Hey Sagittarius. Okay, so what happened was I accidentally pressed the stop button instead of the pause button. So you're getting a part two because I really don't have time to try to put the two videos together because it just takes a lot of time for some reason to um whatever process it. So, and I don't really feel like waiting like 3 hours for that. And so, anyways, we're getting a part two. All right. So if you want to know more about the reading, well, just go back to the part one of the video, to the beginning of the video. But I'm sure you understand what's going on here. So yeah, let's just get into it. So what can you expect for this weekend, Sagittarius? I'm not going to clarify, but I will try to get as much as I can. I will try to flesh out the reading with charms. You know, they've been working pretty well for me, so I've been using them for a while. I just haven't used them on the channel because I always forget about them. And then we'll get some letters here. They may or may not resonate with you. You know, just, you know, take it if it does. If it doesn't, whatever. I'm just trying things out, okay? Just trying things out here. Okay. 9 of Pentacles. 2 of Wands in reverse. 10 of Wands. 6 of Pentacles. The Tower. Oh, shit, dude. The Empress. The Queen of Wands in reverse. Death. Knight of Swords. Alright, Sagittarius, this weekend. I feel like for you, your energy in this weekend is, I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want to do. Like, there are things that I want to do this weekend, things that I find fun and entertaining, and I'm going to do that. But there's a but here. You may feel like you can't really decide what you want to do because there are some problems, there are some issues. I feel like this has to do with your person, because I see the energy here and the connection. There's a tower here in the connection. How your person's energy towards you is, they feel like there is an imbalance here on who is giving what, and I feel like your person may feel like you're not giving them enough time in this connection, and this is where the truth is coming out. Unfortunately, I feel like this weekend may result in kind of a bit of a blowout here, with your person, that they may kind of finally tell you the truth and get on your case about how they feel like you aren't spending enough time with them, or you're not giving them enough of your energy, or whatever it is. There's something that they feel is imbalanced in this connection, and I feel like that truth is finally going to come out this weekend. So it's like, you want to do your own thing here, you know, but there are these issues, these problems, so you're not really able to decide on, you know, what it is that you want to do. So your energy this weekend is nice. So your energy here is the Empress energy. You are open to talking about this. You're very supportive, you're very nurturing, you're very understanding, is what I feel. This weekend, whatever your person has to say, whatever they have to, whatever grievances they need to let out about this connection, you're open to hearing it. You know, your energy is like, fine, I'll hear you out. But your weakness here is that you are quite annoyed. I mean, yeah, I mean, I understand it. So like, on the outside, you're like, yes, you're listening, you're trying to be very patient and very understanding, but on the inside, you were quite pissed off about this, because I feel like it's cutting into your weekend. You're like, there were things that I wanted to do this weekend, you know, like, I just wanted to hang out, I wanted to have fun, I just wanted to like sit around and play video games, or watch movies, or watch sports, dude, like fucking, you know, opening weekend baseball, NBA, you've got the playoffs starting. It's like, dude, I just wanted to sit and watch some sports or something, and it's just kind of like, what's all this? So you are secretly kind of pissed off here. I won't say secretly, but frustrated. It is frustrating, and that is your weakness, because that might come out in this sort of here. Your challenge here is, I feel like your challenge here is that you may want to just end things. I'll be straight with you, Sagittarius. You're gonna feel like that with the Knight of Swords here, like you just want to like just say the truth and be like why don't you just tell me the truth? You know, is the truth that you just want to end things? Because that's what your challenge for this weekend is, that you may feel like your person is trying to tell you that they don't want this anymore, that they don't want this connection anymore. Yeah, I mean, that's the challenge that you're gonna have to overcome, because I don't know if it's true or not, but that's what you're kind of feeling here, and that may be your issue. Advice. What's the advice from Spirit? Queen of Cups in reverse. The Queen of Cups in reverse. The advice here is to try not to get too emotionally attached. The Queen of Cups in reverse can be somebody who is quite smothering, quite clingy, like needy, codependent. Yeah, the advice from Spirit is to try to avoid getting into that energy where you feel like you need this person, you know, that you need them in some way. Like, I mean, I don't really know, I'm not clarifying, so I don't really know exactly what this is about, but Spirit just wants you to know that the advice here, it can be your energy or it can be your person's energy. I mean, it's just kind of try to avoid this sort of clingy, codependent sort of energy, because I feel like you are quite independent, like you want to be independent. So this can just be your person. I don't know. Oh, that's just the energy here. That's the advice. Actions. Your actions this weekend. 5 of Wands. Yes. They're your actions this weekend. Doesn't matter what you do. Doesn't matter what you say. It's going to result in some sort of fight or some sort of argument. Just, you know, be aware of that. Although the 5 of Wands is on the scale of like arguments and stuff, it's on the lesser side. It can be quite temporary. It can be just like a little spat, not like a little, but like, you know, like you have an argument that day and then the next day, you know, things are okay, kind of thing. It's that type of energy here. Potential outcome for the weekend if nothing changes. 3 of Pentacles. You're going to work things out. It's nice. The potential outcome here is something is going to be worked out here between you and somebody else, possibly your person here. So, you know, that's what I mean. I just feel what I'm getting from this is that your person is like, you've decided, hey, I'm going to go do this on my own, or I'm going to go hang out with my friends or whatever. And they were just like, what do you mean you're going to go hang out with them? I thought we were going to hang out together. And you're like, oh, and now this is causing some sort of problems for you. And now they want to talk about how you never spend time with me, you never do this with me, blah, 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 blah. And all this shit is coming out. And you're just nodding and being very understanding, very patient. But you know, you're fuming inside because this is the last thing that you needed. You did not want this. You did not want this conversation. And yeah, you know, you need to get over, like, what's going to be hard for you this weekend is wondering if your person wants to end things. Like, are they doing this because they want to end things with me? Like, where is this coming from? I don't really feel like that's where this is happening here, but yeah. Anyways, it does end with working things out. So let's see. Letters. They could be initials. I don't know. They could be things. If I fucking didn't get a bunch of strings. Alright. Let's see. What do we got here? We got K, S, T. T. I'm trying to task? Tisk. I like trying to find words in them, even though there are only 3. Tisk. I don't know. Let's see if we can flesh this out a little bit, see what else Spirit wants to tell you. Although I feel like a lot of it has been come out, but we'll see here. Let's see what else. If there's anything. There's not really that much. I don't take the ones that aren't on cards. Alright. So let's see here. We've got 2. Yeah, this is about 2 is about balance. It's about relationships. Queen of Wands energy. Yeah, you're pretty your weakness is that, you know, you feel frustrated, you feel pissed off about this, about what? Well, the connection, the relationship, what's going on here. What is this? Mercury. Yeah, this is about communication. Your actions. When I say actions, it's more about what you say. It's just gonna, it almost feels like it doesn't matter what you say to your person, it's just gonna end up in a fight in some way. I'm sorry, I mean, that's kind of what's here. 10 of Wands, summer. Oh, that's a timing charm. This you may have issues with this until the summertime. I mean, this might go right through summer. I'm sorry, but you know, this whole sort of you. I'm not saying like you're gonna have fights until the summertime, but it's like this feeling like there's a problem here in this connection may last until the summertime or through the summertime. Five, or not five. That's a fire, and we have the fourth house with, which is about home, family, you know, your home life. So, okay, I feel when it comes to this connection, obviously with the tower here, there's going to be a lot of fire. There's a lot of passion and a lot of like release of that passion. Like, I feel like, however this is coming out, this tower is coming out like the towers usually come out very shockingly and out of nowhere, but sometimes, you know, they come out of nowhere in a nice calm way. No, this is coming out of nowhere and it's gonna be really in your face. Like, your person, I almost feel like you're gonna say, I'm gonna go, like, you're gonna say, I want to go do something, or I'm gonna go watch the game or something, and they're just going to explode on you and just be like, what do you mean you're gonna go watch the game? And you're just gonna be like, what? Like, what's going on right now? So yeah, it's gonna be quite fiery. The fourth house here, the Six of Pentacles, I feel like your person feels like you don't pay enough attention to them at home, you don't spend enough time with them at home, or it can be that you spend too much time at home, that you guys don't go out enough. It can be that as well. Maybe they just want to go out more places with you. That you spend too much time at home, especially, I guess, now the weather is getting nicer in some areas, at least here where I live. The weather's getting nicer, it's springtime. Restrictions are being lifted, like things are being a little bit more lax, things are opening up more, and now it's summertime, so you get, well, springtime going into summertime, so you get more things to do, and I feel that might also be a factor in your person's energy towards you. Okay, Sagittarius, that is your reading. Thanks for watching. If you found this interesting in any way, I'd appreciate it if you could like and or subscribe. That just helps me do more with the channel. Take care this weekend, and I will talk to you later. Bye. Hey Capricorn, Alice here with your weekend reading. So we're going to find out what you can expect for this weekend. I'm not clarifying, so I'll try to get as much as I can. I will be using charms to flesh out the reading more. I mean, I've had them for a while, I just, you know, I just never use them on the channel because I keep forgetting about them. And I've got some letters, see if there's anything that resonates. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh my god, that echoed. Oh, that was weird. Okay, that was like that was like one of those Ricola sneezes where it just echoed. Anyways, what was I saying? Letters. So letters, trying things out here, trying to give you some more options for things to kind of, you know, resonate with. So we'll do that as well. Okay, it's done. It's done. Let's see what's going on for you this weekend, Capricorn. Page of Pentacles in reverse, Five of Cups, Justice. I like the color matches here, blue and purple. I feel like things are calming down here, and there's a spiritual side to things here. Purple, more purple. I mean, I know the cards are mostly purple, but they have a lot of yellow in it too. That was a Four of Cups and Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Six of Cups in reverse. Tower in reverse. Strength. The Fool in reverse. All right, Capricorn. Okay, so what's going on for you this weekend is I kind of feel your energy here is a bit of a sort of a lazy procrastinating energy here that I kind of get the energy that you're feeling a little bit down in the dumps. I'm not gonna lie, I get a bit of a down in the dumps, like you're just feeling kind of unmotivated because you're kind of upset about something here. With justice, it's almost like you feel like you feel like almost like you're getting what you deserve. It can be that, or I get that, like on some level. You're really like stuck in the past about something. You're really reminiscing about something here, and your weakness is that like this is just, you're just heading for a tower. Being in this energy of almost feeling sorry for yourself, that you may start to have these realizations like maybe I was the problem, maybe maybe I should have done things differently, I should have, like, there's a lot of self-blame here, I feel, about something that happened in the past, something that happened before, and it's like you're still carrying this with you in this weekend here. Your challenge for the weekend, what you're gonna have difficulties kind of overcoming here is it's about like trying to find that sort of inner strength within you, trying to find that, self-confidence here. You're having troubles trying to find that self-confidence here because something, I feel like there was something here that kind of happened almost out of nowhere, something that was really somebody, either you or somebody else did something that was quite impulsive or reckless, like how you feel, like how you perceive it. You perceived it as impulsive, reckless, immature. All those sort of qualities here has kind of cut down on your self-confidence, on your self-esteem, and you've been struggling with this. I feel like this is something you've been struggling not just this weekend, but for a while, but you're going to continue to struggle with this weekend. If you're dealing with somebody, if you're not dealing with somebody, then, this part of the reading isn't for you. But if you are, how your person feels towards you, I'm sorry to say, Four of Cups, they're not really paying attention. Four of Cups is somebody who is, they're just, whatever is coming their way, they're just not really paying attention to the connection, like to you. This is their current energy towards you. Their energy towards you is that they're just not really paying attention to you. I'm sorry I keep saying that. I'm sorry if that's triggering for you. The energy and the connection here, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, the connection's just all over the place. Queen of Pentacles, there's no stability here. There's no how do I put this? Like there's no resources here, if that makes any sense. Like there's a loss here. There's a loss of resources. There's a loss of this connection. Like it almost feels like there isn't a connection here. I mean, there is a connection here, but a lot has been lost in this connection, I feel. I mean, that can explain why your person is in this energy, because perhaps there really isn't much of a connection here right now. I'm very sorry to say that. Let's see. The advice. What is the advice that Spirit has for you, Capricorn? Ace of Pentacles in reverse. The advice here is if you get an opportunity this weekend to do something, or, to start something, don't miss it. Don't miss out on it, because it feels here like you're in this unmotivated energy, like this very like woe is me type of energy. And the advice here from Spirit is, try not to miss out on things, because the universe we'll try to, like, the universe always has your back. The universe always wants what's best for you. And if the universe is trying to give you opportunities and, to start things that could have potential here, I mean, the advice here is, don't miss up on those opportunities. Like, stop blocking them, stop avoiding them. That's what the advice here is. Actions for this weekend. Death in reverse, just death. Yeah, your actions is you need to let some of this go. I feel like whatever you're doing this weekend, if you take action, because the thing is, it's like, I get this energy that you're very unmotivated, that you don't want to do any actions. But if you take some action here, you'll start to let things go. And when you start to let things go, it creates voids. And, when you start to create voids, then the universe will try to fill that, with opportunities here. I mean, you don't even have to believe in spirit and all that. This is just common sense, when you think about it. There's only so much time in the day, right? So then when you take away things that are taking up your time, then that leaves room to do other things, right? I mean, it's like that. I'm like, I always think of, when I talk about voids, I always think about like a plate, like when you go to a buffet. So when you go to a buffet, you have a plate. Your plate is only so big. You can only fit so much stuff on your plate. So when you go to the buffet, you have to choose what you want to put on your plate. And so if you put things on your plate and you fill your plate up, but then you decide, well, I don't want, like, whatever, I don't know, you don't want the chicken that's on the plate, you want more vegetables or something. What am I talking about? But you're like, okay, so if you take the chicken off, now you have room on your plate. So now you have room to put whatever else you want. Maybe you want to get some sushi or whatever. I don't know. But I mean, that's what when I talk about, like, when I think about voids and all, that's what I think about. I think about a plate. You're going to the buffet. You can choose whatever you want to put on that plate, but there's only so much room. So if there's something on the plate that, you don't want anymore, or you changed your mind about, or you don't like anymore, you don't like the way it smells or the way it looks, you can't add something else to the plate while that's still on your plate. You need to get rid of it first, whether you eat it or you throw it out or whatever. It has to come off your plate before you can add new things to the plate. And that's this energy here. When you take action this weekend, take action that allows you to let things go, to take things off your plate, so that creates voids in your life, create space on your plate so that the universe can try to introduce new opportunities for you to take advantage of. And that's what's kind of going on here. So what's the potential outcome here for you, Capricorn, if nothing changes? Page of Wands in reverse. Yeah, if nothing changes, you're just going to do whatever the fuck you want to do. And it's this energy that's not, I feel like you're not doing, like, you're not going to be curious. You're not going to be interested in things. It's just like, what I want to do is not really in your best interest. You know what I mean? Like, it's not really serving you. And if you don't do anything, that's what's going to end up happening. You're just going to be doing things that aren't really helpful to you. That's what I feel. All right. Letters. Let's see. Let's get some letters for you. Oh my gosh. Okay, we have M, L, A. This could be mal, which in French means sad. Alm. That feels like it's a word, but I don't think it's a word. What I was going for here was lamb. Maybe lamb makes some sense. I don't know. All right. I'm sorry. Okay. We'll flesh out the reading and we'll see what else Spirit wants to tell you. Okay, so now all of this, if it's not touching something, I don't take it. So this one is kind of between. 3 is here. I'm just going to organize these a little bit. What is this? The waning moon. Dog. 1. Is that, oh wait, and then we have 10. Yeah, 10. Okay. All right. We'll start over here. 3. 3s are about growth. It's about, it can be about groups of people. The pig, also energy here, the Chinese zodiac, is, it can be about impulsiveness, being diligent. I get like overindulgent also from this. I feel like, so the 3 here with the Page of Pentacles, it's like you're feeling unmotivated to grow. Okay, you're not growing, and you know you're not really working together or being cooperative. That's this energy here. You know, you don't want to do anything. You're being unmotivated here. The pig can be somebody, can be an energy of overindulgence. You know, I'm just gonna, like, doing too much. And with the 6 of Cups, I feel like stuck in the past. You know, there's this energy of I'm stuck in the past. I can't move on from the past. And with this pig energy, I do feel it's a bit of overindulgent energy there. 10s. 10s are the ending. 10s, but 10s bring on, you know, it's a cycle. So when you reach the end of the 10, then that is, you know, it resets to a 1. And a 1, you know, that's new beginnings. So yeah, your actions here, you should let things go, release things, you know, complete the cycle, excuse me, and then we can get back to a 1, you know, new beginnings, start again. Your person's energy here, we have Venus. Okay, yeah, your person is just doing what they want to do. Venus can be about relationships and love and attraction and all that, and harmony. But because it's the 4 of Cups here, and this is the energy towards you, your person, I feel like there's love here, you know, but they're not really interested right now in this connection. I almost, like, when I look at the cat, I feel like they're trying to attract something to them, possibly love. And that's maybe why they're not really paying attention to this connection. Speaking of the connection, we have, what did I call I said this was? The waning moon. Okay, the waning moon is about healing. It's about surrendering. The dog here, the dog can be about loyalty, but it's also about being realistic. Okay, being realistic and being responsible. And I mean, the connection here, the Queen of Pentacles, I said, the connection here, it feels like the dog can also be about lacking stability. There is a lack of stability here in this connection. I said there is a loss here. There feels to be like there aren't enough resources in this connection. And when I say resources, you know, there's no time being put into the connection. There's no effort being put into the connection. Like, there isn't much here in the connection. And I feel like, you know, that needs to be, there's still healing that needs to be done here in this connection. But the 4 is about stability, you know, it's about foundations. And I feel like that foundation is missing in this connection. Or it can be that there is a foundation there, but it's not, you know, it's not being built upon in any way. It's just kind of being left there. There's that as well. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, we have the Sun. This is all about you. I mean, obviously, but like about you and your stability. The advice was, you know, try not to miss out on things, to miss out on opportunities and chances that come your way, because I mean, it's the Sun here. The universe, you know, wants you to pay attention to this. Like, I feel whenever the Sun pops out in these readings, this is what you should be paying attention to the most out of everything here. This is about you. Okay, this is what's going on with you right now this weekend, and this is what I feel the universe is saying is the most important thing here. Well, one of the most important things. I think this is important too, but try not to miss out on the opportunities that are given to you. I mean, yeah, that's all I gotta say. So that's your reading, Capricorn. Thanks for watching. If you like this reading, I'd appreciate it if you could like and subscribe. That just helps me do more with the channel. Yeah, take care this weekend, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hey Aquarius, Alice here with your weekend reading. So we're going to find out what you can expect to happen this weekend. I'm not clarifying, so I'll try to get as much as I can. I will be using charms to like flesh things out. I've had them for a while, and I find they're pretty accurate. They're pretty good at like validating things, but yeah, I haven't used them on the channel because I keep forgetting to use them. Also have letters for also further validation or whatever, you know, if it resonates. If it doesn't, then whatever, just leave it. I'm just trying things out here, trying to see what works. Okay, let's see. Aquarius, for you this weekend: Five of Wands in reverse, Hierophant in reverse, the Emperor in reverse. Wow, okay, well, keep moving along. Three of Cups in reverse, Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Chariot. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I'm gonna talk about all this, but yeah, Justice, King of Wands. Okay, Aquarius. Okay, so what's going on for you this weekend? Five of Wands in reverse, Hierophant in reverse, and the Emperor in reverse. Ooh, you are this Emperor. This Emperor energy is you. This Emperor energy is, it's a lot of ego. I'm not gonna lie. You are in your head. There's something that you want to go your way. You want it your way, and it's almost like my way or the highway. It's very stubborn. It's a very stubborn energy here. Five of Wands in reverse, Hierophant in reverse. I feel there's some conflict here. This can be within yourself. This can be with somebody else as well. There's just something here that there are some disagreements here. Something that you don't agree with. I feel you don't agree with it because you want it to go your way. And the Hierophant in reverse is about, you know, wanting to break the rules. There's something here that has been restricting you. I don't know what it is. I don't know for how long. But there's something here that you feel has been restricting you from moving forward. And it's like this weekend, you are like, you know, fuck it. Like, you know, whatever these restrictions are, like, fuck these restrictions. You know, I'm going to break all the rules here. But the thing is, breaking these rules causes a lot of conflict. Causes conflict within you, causes conflict with other people. But you're in this energy of like, I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want to do. Like, what I'm getting from this energy is a lot of fed up energy here. I don't know what's going on with you, Aquarius, but the energy here is something has been holding you back from doing what you actually want to do, from doing what you want, and you've just had it. Somebody or something has been restricting you, and this is like something that has been restricting you for a while. This is like something that's been ingrained in you. It can be something to do with family. It could be something to do like actual rules that are in place, like in an institution, or just, you know, rules of society. You know, there's just some belief that you've had for like a while that has, you know, it's been holding you back from doing what it is that you want, from getting what it is that you want. And the energy that I get here is like, I've had it being restricted. Like, fuck these rules, I don't care anymore, I'm just gonna break them. But you know, it causes a lot of conflict. Although Five of Wands, this conflict is temporary. It's like if you're shaking things up with people, and if you're afraid that, you know, they're gonna hate me forever or something, nah. Five of Wands is not that. Five of Wands is people yelling at each other, and then, you know, in a few days, you know, they're fine. You know, that's what the Five of Wands is. The Five of Wands is arguments that you have, disagreements that you have, but then, you know, you don't hate each other, you just don't see eye to eye on something. That's all that is. Yeah, because your energy right now is you want to move forward. That's why I'm feeling like this is a bit of I'm fed up type of energy here. You want to move forward in the direction that you want to go in. And you feel like things are working against you. You feel like the universe is working against you. Um this is your weakness. Your weakness is that you're blaming other people, basically, other things, other people. You're blaming the universe. The universe, you know, that things haven't been going your way, not because of you, but because of other factors, because of external factors. That is your weakness. I don't know if it's true or not, but I mean, yeah. I'm sorry. But that's what's kind of going on here. All right, sorry. I had to take a pause because I needed a sip. I needed a sip of water. Yeah. So the obstacles for you this week and um, things that you're gonna have to get over. You're gonna have to get over yourself, basically. King of Wands. I feel that this is your energy. The King of Wands is somebody who, kind of boasts. You know, somebody who kind of showboating, if you want to put it that way. Somebody who kind of, they're somebody who brags about the things that they have. They're like, look at me, look how awesome I am, look how great I am. Because you think that you're right. And this is actually something that you're gonna have to get over this weekend, because I feel that some of this, again, blaming other people other than yourself, you're gonna have to get over that you're not sort of the angel in this situation, that you have faults here as well. That you're not completely blameless in this situation. And I feel that is what you're going to have to get over this weekend, is that, perhaps it is possible, Aquarius, that you may have had a bit of a hand in this as well. I'm not saying it's all your fault. I'm just saying that you're not as faultless as you may think that you are in this situation. When it comes to a person, so if you're dealing with a person here, if you're not, then this part of the reading isn't for you. But if you are dealing with someone here, the energy that they have towards you is they feel left out. They feel like you're not sharing with them. You're not sharing how you feel with them. And they sense this. They sense that you could be telling, like, they sense that you're keeping something that you're not really sharing with them, and they feel kind of left out here. They feel a little out of the loop here. I mean, I get this, because you're dealing with all this, right? You're dealing with, like, I'm fed up with this shit. I don't have to deal with this shit anymore and all that. I feel like this is separate from your person but related. But it's like all of this sort of frustration and anger and everything, I mean, that is also feelings and emotions. And your person here feels like you're not sharing anything with them. You're not telling them, and they feel kind of left out. It's possible that they feel this energy from you, and they just, or they see it. They see that there's something going on, and they kind of wish that you would tell them. The energy and the connection here, Nine of Pentacles. The connection right now is, I feel like you're both kind of doing your own thing. But it's not bad. It's like a very independent energy here. It's like you're letting your person do what they want to do, and they're letting you do what you want to do. And it's not in a way of, like, it's basically, you're not, it's like the opposite of possessiveness, okay? Like, when people are very possessive in their connections, they're like, I need to know what you're doing at all times. It's like, I don't trust you. You have to tell me where you are. You have to check in every hour of the day, all that bullshit. No, this is like the opposite of that. Your connection here, you almost, I get a sense that you kind of trust each other to go do whatever it is that you want to do. It's like there's a vibe here of trust. That it's like, okay, you have things that you need to do, I have things that I need to do, and we'll go do them, and and that, I mean, then we'll, I guess, come back together at some point. I mean, that's the energy that I get here in the connection. It's not a bad thing to kind of want to go do what you want to go do. I'm not feeling, yeah. Okay. I explained enough about that. Okay, advice. What is the advice that Spirit wants to give you for this weekend? Seven of Swords. Be more honest. That's all it is. The advice from Spirit here is be more honest, be more transparent, be more genuine. Because the Seven of Swords usually is about somebody who lies, who's deceptive in all this. Seven of Swords in reverse. The advice here is to be more honest with yourself, be more honest with other people, you know. Try not to lie, basically. Try not to hide things. Be more open. If anything, with yourself, okay? You don't have to be more open with other people or honest with other people, but at least be more honest with yourself, you know. Stop lying to yourself, basically, is what the universe is trying to tell you here. Actions this weekend. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, your actions this weekend, everything that you do is because you're trying to protect yourself. You're trying to protect what you value, which I feel is yourself and your ego. Just be wary of that, I would say. It can get into a point where, because the Four of Pentacles is somebody who does not share. I always think of that Friends episode with Joey, and he's like, Joey doesn't share food. Yeah. Aquarius doesn't share their feelings. Aquarius doesn't share their thoughts, their opinions, their real thoughts and opinions. And I feel just be wary of that, because the advice here is to be more honest, you know. So in a way, keeping things to yourself, omitting things, technically can be, you know, hiding things, being dishonest in a way. So I would just be careful with your actions here about being a little too protective of things, you know, not, you know, sharing things. All right, so what is the potential outcome here for you, Aquarius, if nothing changes? Two of Wands. Okay, the potential outcome here is you're gonna make some sort of decision, make a plan of what you want to do. I'm really drawn to the eyes looking at over here, and I feel it has to do with this connection, that you're going to possibly make some sort of decision on what you want for this connection, which direction you want to go in this direction. Because the Two of Wands is about, you know, you have a choice. There, you know, you can go left or you can go right. Which path do you want to go down? When I say path of action. The Two of Wands is, you know, if you go by all the cards, so the Ace of Wands is deciding, okay, I want to start something. I want to start something new. I want to go for it. I'm going for it. The Two of Wands is like, okay, I've already decided I want to go for it, but what do I want to go for? That's what the Two of Wands is. It's like, okay, so now, like, I know I want to do something, but what is it that I want to do exactly? That's what the Two of Wands is. That's where you're at. After the Two of Wands is the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is preparing yourself to go forward, and then the Four of Wands is actually doing it. Just, you know, just a little bit of, I guess, tarot lesson there for you. All right, so let's see what kind of letters come out for you that may resonate or may not resonate. I don't know. It's just an experiment. May have dropped one. Okay, we have M that dropped in my lap. So, and then we've got F and G, or G and F. Ooh, G and F. Give me girlfriend. Girlfriend. I don't know. M, G, F. Yeah, they came out separately, so I'm gonna put them this way. Nice. All right. Let's see what else does Spirit want to say about the reading. We'll flesh out this reading a little bit more. Please don't put out like a billion charms. I do. Okay, that's not a billion. We don't take the ones that aren't touching. That was the one that wasn't touching. Let's see here. I'll get these organized. 9, dragon, third eye. What is this? Ooh, okay. Sorry. Realization here about something. Rooster. Holy cow, there's a lot of shiny zodiac signs here. Okay, yes, yes, yes. Okay. This, I'm going to put it here between, yes, this Two of Wands was definitely looking at the connection. See? See? You know, it all comes together. All right. Strings. Get that string out of here. Okay, so, okay, the Five of Wands in reverse, we have the third eye chakra. Third eye chakra is about imagination. It's also about your intuition, um, with spirit and all that. I feel like the conflict here possibly can be about things that you may be listening more to your intuition, your gut feeling here. And that is what is causing this conflict with you and with other people. Like I said, this energy is all, I'm fed up. I'm fed up with this shit. Again, here we have this is what I said, the 10th house. And I was like, ooh, because the 10th house is about reputation. It's about social standings, it's about authority, people who have authority over you. That's what I feel like. The Hierophant, like I said, is about feeling restricted. You're like, I don't want to be restricted anymore. So possibly somebody has some sort of authority over you, and you're like, I'm done with that. I don't want you to have this power over me anymore. I don't want to feel restricted in this way anymore. It could have something to do with reputation or social standing. Like, it's like not wanting to do something that's different from the crowd. You know what I mean? Because the Hierophant, like I said, can also be about the rules of society. The rules of society, it's like when you follow the rules of society, you're in, right? You're part of the in group. You are part of what is normal. If you don't follow the rules of society, if you march to the beat of your own drum, you're seen as being other, as being outside, being different. And I feel like perhaps Aquarius to you, which is kind of weird because you're an Aquarius, but anyways, Aquarius to you, it's like you really wanted to feel included. It's possible that you wanted to be like everybody else. You wanted to be a part of this group dynamic. Maybe it's just you wanted to be included in something. You didn't want to be on the outside, so you just kind of went along with what everybody else went along with. I get that energy here, but here I told you, it's a fed up energy. You're like, I want to do what I want to do. It's like, I don't want to do this anymore. I want to do what I want to do. Why? Because you're listening to your intuition. You're listening to your gut. What your gut is telling you is that this is conflicting with who you are now. I mean, you might have changed. I mean, that's what I said. I'm like, that's weird. You're an Aquarius. Aquarians usually are quite free-spirited. They're quite independent. They march to the beat of their own drum here. And it's kind of interesting that you were restricted here. And I mean, it makes sense that eventually that you would be like, if you started listening to your intuition, listening to yourself, that it would be conflicting for you. Because I'm not saying that you are your sign, but most Aquarians, want to be free. They want to do what they want to do, and they don't like to be restricted. And I get that here. It's just, I don't want to be restricted anymore. All right, moving on. We have the dragon here on the Chariot. Dragons dragons can be quite arrogant. They can be quite impatient. I feel like you want to move things forward, and you want to move things quite quickly. Very fierce energy here. And I feel like you're quite self-assured. You know where you want to go. You know what you kind of don't want, and like, this is your energy right now. You're like, yeah, I want to move forward. I want to move forward now, not later. I mean, that's the energy that I get here. The rooster here is in the energy of the connection. The rooster here can be quite honest. They're quite full of energy. Obviously, roosters, they're up in the morning. They're waking everybody up with their fucking cock-a-doodle-doo shit. They think a lot. But also they can be a little unrelatable. And I feel like that is a bit of your connection here. Your connection here with this person is, I feel like a lot of people don't understand your connection with this person. And I feel like I told you, this independent connection, it's like you're letting them do their thing and they're letting you do your thing, but it's okay. I mean, there's this sort of trust here in this connection, like a trust that you're going to come back together at some point. I don't know what the trust here is, but I get this feeling that it's okay. It's okay that you're doing your own thing. It's okay. You gotta do your shit, and I'm gonna go do my shit. And there's just like that sort of there. And I feel like a lot of people don't understand that. And I feel like a lot of people wouldn't understand that. And that's like that what that rooster energy here is. It's like, and also that this also gives you energy. You know what it is? It almost feels like, um it just popped into my head. When people purposely, like, when they stay apart from each other so that they can miss each other, it's like that type of energy. It's like, okay, I'm gonna let you go for a bit because I want to miss you more. And so then when we come back together, then there's just this energy because I missed you so much. It's like that type of energy. I don't know. I just feel like basically people don't understand it. People don't really understand this. It's unrelatable because it's something that's not, usual. So there's something about your connection that isn't normal, I guess, for lack of a better word. Four of Pentacles. Nines are about nines are about getting your rewards, getting your fulfillment. It is right before tens, which are the end. Nines are achievement. So your actions here, like I said, your actions are to protect yourself, and you're doing it because I feel that you feel like this is sort of that it will lead to some sort of reward, that this is what will fulfill you if you keep things to yourself. I don't know if that's true, and I don't know if that will, I don't know. I mean, it can be that you're just saving it for later, that you're doing your actions now because you're saving it for later, because later, it's almost like I'm not doing it now, I'm not sharing now, because when I share later, it's going to be even better, if that makes any sense. The horse here was on the Two of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles here. So it's between the potential outcome and the connection. And like I said, it felt like the Two of Wands was looking at the connection here, that this is, you're making some sort of plan or decision based on this connection, towards the connection, basically. And the horse is somebody who is very kind, like very understanding. I get very patient, very understanding from this. But just be aware that the horse can be a little superficial. And when I say that, I mean a horse can be very attractive on the outside, but you have to make sure that there's substance there, I just see, like, here, you just have to make sure, that it's not all just looks, that it's not all just what's on the outside. There has to be something on the inside as well, some sort of substance, something here. Okay. Yeah, so that's your reading, Aquarius. Thanks for watching. Yeah, my VTubers decided to go all, yeah. They do that when the camera goes out. Anyways, okay, I'm not going to deal with that right now. I'm just going to finish up your reading. So thanks for watching. If you like this reading, I'd appreciate it if you could like and or subscribe. That just helps me do more with the channel. And yeah, take care this weekend, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hey Pisces, this is your weekend reading. So we're going to find out what's going on for you this weekend. I'm not clarifying, but I will be using some charms to flesh out the reading a little bit. And I've got some letters here. See if those letters resonate with you in any way. Just trying to give you more options here. Experimenting. That's what we do. Or what I do, I guess. Trying to figure out what works, Try to make improvements. All right. What's going on for you? Four of Cups in reverse, Eight of Cups. The Queen of Wands in reverse. This Queen of Wands has been showing up like in a lot of these readings. There's a lot of people here who are quite frustrated with things right now. Queen of Swords in reverse, the Tower in reverse, the Moon in reverse, Page of Cups, the Sun in reverse, and the World in reverse. It's a lot of major arcana, Pisces. All right, what's going on for you this weekend? Four Cups in reverse, Eight of Cups, Queen of Wands. So I see you moving away from something. I see that you're just not interested in something anymore. Something, you know, you've lost interest in something. I feel like this is a person, or I don't know. It can be a person, or it can just be something that you've lost interest in and you're moving on because you want to be happy. You're not happy in the situation, so you're moving away from it. And somebody here is not very pleased about it. That's why I said, I'm like, it can be a person, but it also can just be like a project or something that you're like, I'm just, I just don't have any interest in this anymore. Like, let's say, for example, maybe you're working on, I don't know, like a project with somebody. Maybe you guys were working together on building something. I don't know. And you just lost interest. You don't want to do it anymore. Maybe it's just a side business or something, and you're just not feeling it anymore, and you just don't want to do it anymore. And you're like, you know what? I'm just gonna walk away from it. It's kind of like there's nothing really wrong with it. It's just your heart's not in it anymore, and so you're walking away from like this sort of project or whatever. And maybe perhaps the other person that you're working with is kind of frustrated. They're kind of frustrated that that you've left, that you've moved on from this. It's possible that maybe it was the time to move on. Maybe it's something that has been going on for too long and it needed to end at some point, and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna like just move on from this. This has been going on too long and it doesn't make sense anymore. It can even be something like, let's just say, perhaps like every Saturday you go do something with your friends. Like every Saturday, maybe you go to trivia night. You do trivia night with your friends every Saturday night. And it's gotten to the point where, I don't know, you're just not that interested in it anymore. Like there's nothing wrong with it. It's fun and everything, but you just want to do something else. You want to do something different. Like, why is every Saturday night we gotta do trivia, or every Saturday night we gotta go to the movies? Yeah, I've had that. I've had a friend like that where they only wanted to do one thing every weekend. And there was nothing wrong with it. I liked doing that thing with them. I liked going, to the movies or going out to eat or whatever. But, it gets kind of repetitive and boring. And that's what I get here. Four Cups. It's boring. And you want to go find something else to do. And the other person is a little annoyed that you're doing it. Yeah, your current energy here is the moon in reverse. You are a little worried, a little anxious about moving away because you know that it's going to frustrate somebody. It's going to piss off somebody. I mean, your weakness here is the Page of Cups. Oh, your weakness is that, you have feelings. Like, you may be a little bit of an empath. I mean, you're a Pisces, but like, you know how this person feels, and your weakness is that you kind of just don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. You know how they feel, and like, it's not that you don't like them and you don't want to spend time with them, because with the Eight of Cups, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just, for you find it kind of boring. It's not interesting to you. Yeah, what you're gonna have to, your challenge for this weekend, or what you're gonna have to try to kind of get over here, is you're not happy, with this, and it's something that has been going on for a while. It's something that hasn't ended, that it's unfinished business here. And it's just, you haven't gotten any sort of closure here with this, and that makes you unhappy, and you're gonna have to kind of deal with that this weekend. Because what I feel is happening here is you're walking away and somebody's pissed off, and perhaps you don't actually really talk about it. Like, you don't get that final closure. Like, something happened, I don't know, communication was cut off, they cut you off, basically. Queen of Swords in reverse, they blocked you, basically. They're like, okay, fine, you don't want to talk to me, you don't want to hang out with me, fine, don't talk to me. And you're like, oh my gosh. So then they block you, and you're gonna have to deal with that. You don't have any closure right now because you can't talk to them because they've blocked you, and you might want to kind of explain to them why you did it, but you can't because they don't want to have anything to do with you right now, but they don't understand. And you're like, I really want to talk to you so you can understand where I'm coming from, but they don't want to talk to you right now. So yeah, this weekend, that's kind of going to be a bit of your hurdle here, is you don't have closure right now, and you know, it's not happy, it's not a good time. And yeah, yeah, the energy and the connection here with this person is the Tower in reverse. This is, both of you, I feel, are going to have some sort of self-realizations about how you're reacting to the situation. So your person, I feel, is reacting very impulsively. You know, we have the Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands. Those two combinations together in reverse are like, stay away from that person. That person is psycho. I'm not calling them psycho. I'm just saying the way those behaviors come out with those energy is somebody who does things impulsively because they're pissed off, and they might say things and be really mean and do things and block you and cut you out of their life and everything. And you're just like, oh my God, like, can we just talk about this? And I feel like for both of you, there's going to be a realization of how you acted in the situation. Not just your person. You know, I mean, your person, they're going to be thinking like, maybe I shouldn't have cut Pisces off. Maybe I shouldn't have bit their head off. You know, maybe I should have listened to what they had to say. You know, maybe I acted poorly. But also, you're going to feel the same way, because you're going to be like, well, maybe I should have explained myself more. You know, maybe I shouldn't have done it the way that I did it, because I feel like the way that you're doing this probably wasn't very productive either. And like, there's just these sort of self-realizations of maybe I didn't handle the situation as best as I could have. All right. Advice for you, Spirit. 9 of Cups. You know what? The advice here from Spirit is, you know, the 8 of Cups, the 8 of Cups is about walking away from something to move towards what you want. And that's the 9 of Cups. Spirit is basically kind of backing you up here. You know, if something isn't satisfying you, if something is like boring and you're not really getting anything out of it, you know, find your happiness. And, you know, Spirit, the advice here is find your happiness. Find what it is that you want that is going to satisfy you. I mean, that's just the advice here. Actions for you this weekend. King of Pentacles. Yeah, try to be more mature about things. When you do things, your actions, try not to be in the page energy. The King of Pentacles is somebody who, you know, they're mature. They got their shit together. They're somebody who, they know how to be successful in the situation. And I feel like that's you, Pisces. You know how to handle the situation in the right way. And in your actions, that's going to reflect that. Potential outcome here for you, Pisces, if nothing changes. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, that's you leaving this person out. That's basically you being like, okay, fine, you want to block me, you don't want to talk to me, then fine, don't talk to me. I'll be here if you want to talk to me. That's the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. The door is open, like, the door is unlocked. It's like, okay, fine, whatever. You kicked me out of the house. You kicked me out of your house. I live next door. The door's unlocked. You know the door's unlocked. If you want to come over, you want to talk to me, fine. I'm here. You know, you have my number. That's this energy here, Pisces. You're just like, you have my number. You can come talk to me. You know, when you've cooled down here, because this person is a little, you know, they're a little emotional, for lack of a better word here. All right, let's see what letters we've got for you. This may or may not resonate. You know, just trying some shit out. Sorry if that was loud. I just realized that could be really loud. What the fuck? Why is this Z coming out? Like, okay, whatever. We have W-R-Z. Wars. I don't know. R-W-Z. Ruiz. Zwower. I don't know. I don't know. Take however you want. You can take the numbers too. 10, 4, and 1. Let's see. Anything else that Spirit wants to add to flesh out this reading? You really want to put a lot on that tower. Okay. I'm not going to take this one. Okay. Let's just kind of organize this a little bit. Oh, yeah. Okay. I get that. Yeah. Fire. No kidding. Fire. Fire. Okay. Tens. Okay. Okay. All right. So over here on the moon here, we have the third house. The third house is about communication. Yeah, you're kind of communicating right now with this person, or really with anybody. You kind of feel kind of anxious. There's an anxious feeling here about how you're communicating, or communicating in general. That's your energy right now. The sort of anxious, worried feelings that you have now is mostly to do with how you communicate with people, or with your social life, or within, like, you know, your group of friends, or and all that. Because I feel like this is like with one person is really pissed off, but you know, you may have other groups of friends, and it's really kind of, you know, it's a little nerve-wracking talking to the other people who aren't quite as pissed off as this person is. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on there. This Queen of Wands, nines. Yeah, this is like their peak pissed offness. So just, I mean, just know that how pissed off they are right now here, it's not gonna escalate any further. Like, this is the peak. This is as pissed off as they're gonna get. So I guess there's something to that, you know. But you can also take this, they're at a 9, you know, out of 10. This is how pissed off they are. They're at a fucking 9, so be wary of that. Queen of Swords, yes, we have fire energy here. Pluto, I feel, yeah, Pluto, I mean, that's about, you know, endings. You know, I mean, they're cutting you off. They've cut you off. This person is just like, the fire energy, a lot of fire is like passion, aggressiveness, very fiery, and they just kind of impulsively cut you off. Okay, I mean, and they mean it when they cut you off. They just impulsively did it, and they meant it. I'm like, okay, fine. So tower, like I already explained with the tower, this tower is kind of like the end here. I wouldn't say the end of your connection or your relationship or anything like that. It's just the tower here has to happen in order for it to reset to a 1. Okay, so this is like the last sort of step here, and then it will reset to a 1 where you can start fresh. That's what that means. What is this? I think this is Venus. Yeah, this is Venus. You know, there is love in this connection in some way. There, you know, you are kind of, you attract each other. You know, there is, even if it's just a platonic love, you know, there are, you know, you do care about each other. This person cares about you. You do care about them on some level. I see with the dog here, this could be just a really close friend, or just somebody who's very loyal, but this connection can be that it lacks stability here. Obviously, if there's towers and moments happening here, it's not the most stable thing, but I do feel like that there is something here. There is love, there is loyalty here. 5 on the 9 of Cups. I feel like you may still feel conflicted here about going after what it is that makes you happy, because you've moved on from this, because you know, you're just like, this is boring, it's not interesting anymore, I want to find something that's interesting. And you may still be feeling conflicted in this, because it's a change for you. You know, when you change things, you know, you still feel a little conflicted about that change. But this is the advice from Spirit. The advice from Spirit is, you know, do what makes you happy. Try to find things that make you happy, that satisfy you. I mean, you left for a reason, right? You moved on for a reason. You moved on because you wanted to find something that makes you happy. So do that, you know, find what makes you happy. Don't like let all this shit like be in vain, you know? So yeah, that's your reading, Pisces. Thanks for watching. If you found this interesting, I'd appreciate it if you could like and or subscribe. That just helps me do more with the channel. And yeah, take care this weekend, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.